You know, some of the most amazing stories aren't found in books. They're whispered in the quiet corners of the world. They kind of live in that hush of night, carried on the cool air of places that are just soaked in history. Today, we're going to step right into one of those stories. It's a legend from Mexico about a mysterious, guiding light. So let's head into those quiet alleys and discover the story of La Luz del Callejón. I mean, really think about it. That feeling of being completely turned around, where every direction you choose just feels wrong, and that little bit of panic starts to creep in? Just hold on to that feeling for a second, because it's right at the heart of the legend we're about to explore.
All right, so our journey begins in these whispering alleys. We're in a town that feels like it's almost suspended in time, a place where the stones themselves feel like they're holding on to ancient secrets.
Just picture it, a small town somewhere in Mexico, long after all the busy sounds of the day have just melted away. The air gets still, it gets cool. The only thing you might hear is a dog barking way off in the distance, or maybe the rustle of leaves. It's this deep, profound quiet, the kind that feels ancient, almost like the town itself is dreaming. And this is where the magic really starts, in these narrow passages that wind between old colonial buildings. And these aren't just streets, they're more like veins of history, paved with stones worn smooth by centuries of people walking over them. Down in the deep shadows, it's so easy to feel like you've actually stepped back in time.
It's right here, in this deep and sleepy quiet, that something truly extraordinary is said to appear. It's a phenomenon that people have been whispering about for generations.
They call it La Luz del Callejón, which means the light of the alley. And we're not talking about a lantern or a candle here. No, this is a single floating orb of light that just appears without a sound in the dead of night. So what's this light all about? Well, a few things are really key to the legend. First, it only ever appears at night. It floats completely silently, and it has this soft, gentle glow. But here's the most important part, the one the stories always stress. It does no harm. It is a totally peaceful, harmless presence.
Okay, so if it's not a threat, what's it for? What is its purpose? Well, the legend says it has one single benevolent mission.
Imagine you're a traveler, hopelessly lost in that labyrinth of cobblestone. Every alley looks exactly the same, and that sense of panic is starting to really set in. And then, it appears. This soft light, just hovering a little ways ahead. It doesn't rush you, it just waits, and then it starts to float, slowly, leading you out of the maze and back to a street you recognize. It literally shows you a path when it feels like there isn't one. But here's the thing, this guidance, this little miracle in the dark, it comes with a condition, a profound rule that makes the whole encounter so incredibly precious. The entire legend, its whole meaning, really hinges on this one simple number. It's what turns the light from just a weird thing that happens into something deeply, deeply personal. And here's that rule. The light offers its guidance only once. It's not something that just happens all the time. No, it's a gift that's saved for a moment when you are truly lost and in need. It's a single, unrepeatable act of grace.
And this really shows you just how final that gift is. The first time you're lost, a path is shown to you. But if you were to ever try and find it a second time, maybe you're just curious, the light simply vanishes. The gift can't be sought out, it can only be received.
So, this final rule leads us to the legend's greatest mystery. The story never gives us a neat and tidy explanation, so we're left to wonder, what exactly is this silent, kind-hearted light? I mean, could it be a guardian spirit? Maybe the soul of some ancient protector, forever tied to these old streets, still doing their duty to watch over anyone who wanders there. A silent guardian, making sure no one is ever truly lost for good. Or what if it's something less personal? Something more elemental? Maybe an old magic? A blessing that was literally woven into the very stones of the town by its founders? A kind of protective charm that wakes up when it's needed.
Or, and this is the one I kind of love, maybe it's something even simpler, and yet way more profound. Just a quiet miracle. A little reminder that even in our darkest, most confusing moments, there just might be a little bit of light waiting to show us the way forward, even if it's only once. So what do you think?